only afford 7,000. And the education minister said, on your magician, on over 7,000. But I'm be a porter, no. Over 40,000 applicants normally receive. He's not a magician. He doesn't have the magic wand. Police beat and arrest Krobo NMTC students, nurses during demonstration. The Africa Today newspaper, Bright Men Satagbo declares bail. IEAG demands sanctions and refunds. The Africa Today, the bigger one, banner headline: Who is behind Ash Holdings? Who is behind Ash Holdings? Local union chairman poses tough question. Says no to threats will still stop their rejection of VACO sale for Ash Holdings. Reflecting on how public and opposition pushback halted $100 million privatization of VACO. Group 1 NDC. Groups 1 NDC against grassroots neglect. The Punch newspaper. Mankransu DC upgrades Bon Kwaso maternity home. Staff quarters into health center. Taxi driver killed by unknown. NDC and President Mahama remain committed to constitutional two-term limit. News officer. The Daily Gist newspaper. Dr. Kisla to force in the year. Minister of Finance. Upon Kroma, a member of Parliament of Fonsia Yiribu. Anna Patrick Yabu Amansoda. They are to forcing exposed in 4 billion Ghana cedi procurement deals, 30 billion Ghana cedi missing in budget, 55 Ghanaians killed in Russia-Ukraine war. Ibrahim Mahama runs from Valco takeover after workers' demo. CPS punches holes in Mahama's 24-hour economy. And Akofana can't stop my father's funeral. Adwoa fires family. Business and Financial Times. $900 million loan approval sparks post IMF fiscal debates. And GCB turns margin compression tests into statement of strength with strong half-year performance. The Supreme newspaper. Adwoa Akofana cannot stop my father's funeral. Dr. John Kinsley Krugu. Government must fast-track Act 1124 reforms as media review shows gaps in environmental governance. I don't share the Supreme newspaper anymore. It comes with a biography of Odeneho Apostle Emeritus Professor Engineer Kwejosafo Kantanka and the Daily Guide and Opay 30 billion Ghana cedi projects unexecuted. Minority with a picture of Kwejo Ponkroma. Police fires gun at Techiman Krobo nursing students demo. 4 arrested. Kwadane chese wonom Director Wonko was Omoduane Kuranye. Kantanka family split over Kwejosafo's funeral dates and court to be automated nationwide. CJ pastor arrested for fraud, sharing nudes. The general publisher, the Ghanaian publisher, all set for Apostle Safo's funeral. Adwoa Safo urges public to disregard Akofana. Patrick Buama, blast finance minister, accuses him of hypocrisy. Ochehene officially informed of Yane's death, invited to the funeral. Apostle Kwejosafo, a life of faith, innovation and vision. The Ghanaian point. Ejapa Fachame. And Ramekatros a chairman to me. As you were John Dramani Mahama and then a Yericho Mampenin and Hokanini. It was Ejapa Fachame. I have been observing Okwanya Fasuchron. Chi. Say ye Asante Chi and I say Kuyapim Chi. I say ye brofolizino, for want of a better word. I say a per brofolizino. O say ye no. Language. Yame oho. nyame owo oye nyansani papa oye nyansafo dodo na woye papa bia ne wo wiase nyina na wahyehya to pepe bare kamia ese enipa ese sambe eya na ye me yase yes say your language because radio stations be brady force as em home TV stations and corporate institutions chi like any other language our vowels and consonants moi linguistics ni ade no you are so familiar with vowels and consonants and munim here say yebe yusu omuye na afi nyame adaroma am I a proper diction of our languages enti yenmo ayeye chi enkwada brem epagya no yenim se yewo ano batase ano fafa enkasa yewo ho. We have the vowels, we have the consonants. Vowel no o kasa ubiewa no na sene be ya unblock airflow vowel na no chi ewo baako edu 10 yewo a yewo e yewo e yewo I yewo o yewo o yewo u ene enemu a base se kamia esesa eno a ewo chi vowel mu no yemfa nya dwuma ejapa fa chemi na akokoba sa ne ade a make it can be you and let's educate ourselves a bit and okay a standard akan orthographia sa vowel la yekura eye a e o u yemfa anya dwuma na wo tro ejapa fachemia fache fe ake ye no ene fe ake ye a tro ne brofo fache na wo ka kire yen no ade na sese ye tro brofo ai akankasa na wo twi mu Benedict Akinemache. What is saying? Yami Adaroma, where you fanti school?
Yes, me fanti school.
Okay, okay, mo consonant and I the same thing. The same thing. Minim se bia nso observe sa trendy e cause I say ye tro chi no a. Near the brofo afrafra, ai abrofo consonant ne vowel. Near the wuram. Because minim ne enti ye tro facha, ye be no fache.
Maybe when he keyboard
amunko hwehwe bi but se wo a chi keyboard out to me download do cry
it will be but I don't know about these media houses because they print their when they don't have that particular letter on a keyboard
and
it's just like you are saying if they are I know that a use word necessary type of document. There is they've provided some form of how do I say it? Other alphabets kind of, but they have the air thing in there, the air sign.
Yeah.
There, with my inserts. I don't know why they are refusing to do it. It's like, you are right. You are very very right in saying that. And even when we are even typing, we struggle. Kind of mix up the alphabet and all that.
Yeah.
Honestly, sure.
Okay. Because when yeah language nice ye to tune JJ mu ne pebia ne etro enkofo ya de banners ne billboard bebubu kromu yi etonton mu ne omai so omo ye omadwen sa companies ye omadwen so omo twirotwi a odwen ho a onte ase odwen ho a onte ase
nkofo ayin no wotum aka
okay, that's also another thing.
No wotum
Okay. All right, Mate. So bibi aboko there.
Oh, nyamina dum nsuo to trainer. I say like I'm not happy. In soon yes, I'm happy that soon return. But e pana onya na mologen ho. Because in soon so to them na kwano de basa especially them kwani.
Esa unika na
pabo enya car ba no cheda de dodge car na that car no dodge because some pedal bo nsu odibogo ho ewa tino yane ekwan no de yane communities mu no na mokwan no e one time bu but no so serve a purpose tino so there was too much no we what ma oye timemfu to make a hadede no
okay.
They ekutufumdi.
Okay.
I want America.
All right.
And others are the metropolis and the municipal so.
All right. And I'll pay making kind mouse say Ghana Great Company Limited say 3:11 a.m. 29th July na hemrachia light night trip no wanum guso eyo Great Co say as an when on be update public no on be mass spice my tefu nyina tinti one mount say the corporate affairs corporate communication section Great Co say yes 3 a.m. light na ebu na no omguso ye eba ye behunu yafa the bonkra tademra
Yensha Samo, our daily graphic mu truth and accuracy every day. Gabonese president Ngwema Abepuemu ewoyen Ghana mu. Na ono no John Dramani Mahama yen president wenya nkita wudi. Na komana wodi no be for climate change na demo innovation. How oya amane bi ni obotu wenya obia mo enfason ti godi how we misesa oya ho ye nyina no. The mo komo na foforo kan woni na wodi ewo oye the Flagstaff House so san oye no kopuemu Kwame Nkrumah mausoleum na so kwehwe ho the me net bia otin na ne fe wo oye na wi o sign ne kama den na so we be puemu Ghana obe no so Kwame Nkrumah mausoleum nti no oye o mapanini a ofi Gabon o Ghana half for 3 days nti no da obey akane 2 days a o video guda old in komo afan ha wa Ghana na oye Gabon ebotum ya strengthening and ties the masuna oye assembly oda hano ofano mafama wo ye autistic minyim nemfante ha o makan but oye GT Bank for the world champion this particular social drive because even there some of these children na wo ba it is no fault of their own boy genetics no father me yerbe otiba and then parents they will just leave these children to their own fate they aba mam himuntu musho onya ko to baby wa abandon and all that state na po yen ni any hye pepe bia ho a yes boy such parents awo mo fama what them ti na oyem Thomas Arthur John ono ye managing director of GT Bank other than me other together na strain wono wo shede wo tumwa promote inclusion of people living with autism ebi am from abisu yempanyefo the me awareness campaign was actually schedule ho one pede ho kwatin wo benya oye this particular wo bakade won kwatin na wonam tino obi an kasa wono ho tino ono so yasama na so zabo to gwa wo krata ne photo de basa and so have now DCB Ghana Commercial Bank so what's the when ya 1.23 billion Ghana cedis have here profit today when juma wodi ewo oman Ghana mu wojije sika wo sie bi mama fo na adini na no wo hwema otum obebe won books sim work calculations na adini na sika wotum wonyan no ono ye 1.23 billion cedis half year profit no until yeche oye afenumu ebiena first half no ono wetum wenya this particular profit wa ha na so da pay 2 Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation guide for also watch him the share onye de opeden kwafo na edwuma hwere no na emom valco na yehunde osiwon ohia investors onya kronye bien ohia sika nkasa de pump sky edishim na baba ya yenkwankwa hwere this particular public or assets and the government assets. Into ono day, I want to work a day. Onye bibia anti one pen go for name of bomb name we here strategic investments na we too much na the major man what na wada na wa serve ne purpose what be boys into onye den opeden go for wash onya wokufi go rent go for jobless into dabi into daily graphic and pay or then semi or daba e ha na ye remo the informal man oh yes Supreme Court justices are all na once wa firm dampa Ghana ebe constitution ma president bi obebi awo just 2-term limit eni bi ka ho embrano pom ho kwan pode ebe extended constitution in June to medab dabi unlike other countries abi no motum what's the constitution what's the basis of constitution peda metsa do bio kapim time man kasama kwa botomi yim dem munko bio no ono na mebeye dabi eba Ghana hade ya embra ho ayedi ejuma constitution no so ka ho enti yan chief justices a wo oye yen krom Ghana ha be a Justice Sir Dennis Dominic J, the Master Justice Bachels Kujo, no so ha, the Master Justice Senyo Zamape, and also over ha. Wasn't in Pennyfabe when for him Abogum ever had there, or confirmed them. We just have 2-term presidential limit and Kubio, and today I at the back of President John Dramani Mahama go forces don kopeda ko third term na adini na no
nyachum sem and I've always maintained nyachum sem or obia or advocate some Penny John Dramani Mahama and ko third term ni biano to some extent nyachum. We are here in Africa and ye gateway to Africa ye beacon of democracy into bia mehwe sununsia. We are here, we chastise and criticize government. Edu omo time so a. No mo de omo saka omo constitution. President edu omo so a. No mo de omo saka omo constitution to aid them. Send you be extend omo time limit. Ni aka wa ha say eno na de how ba eno na de how ba. San yoma we na de akoko esisi wa man who do bim ni ade. The president by constitution has 2-term limit. 4 in 2. Our years were 8 years, then no call. John Dramani Mahama has been president before, 2012 to 2016. And at 2016, Ghana for Tiano. He's come back again. Technically, constitutionally, and legally, he is serving his second term. Ediena, a maye who said he is the only person with the magic wand. Obey Ghana year beyond normal. Eburo biya sunti by force. That's all third term. I've said, those who are pushing that are hypocrites, sycophants, bootlickers. They always want to praise. I want uncle. Whilst in the face of our constitution, there is no permission to that effect. This debate shouldn't even be a debate in the first place. Because one, enya DSF. And a good some Penny John Dramani Mahama na akra ba bekan. So no kronye interested. Itu omo mo kan munyai. Why do we push for ade emra ne sese? Nkonfo se ye kotaya hweso betumi akọ third term. John Dramani Mahama betumi akọ third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth term. He would not be able to solve Ghana's problem as an wefiase. Sanete and yet Ghana ha. There has not been any president who has appeased Ghanaians before. Mr. 2016, Ghana nyina fosi ya bron samo oma Ghana enye John Mahama. Ni afoso odno ekurenti na enipa nya sikense ni bottom ni yesi ne saso nipa bone die ebinsi wiase da. Enne we have the gut to push for ne third term. Say onko third term. We are too hypocritical. Sycophant. Any edit or mame, only pioneer so ya bronsam no, and then they were bay ye yesu. Emi pushes on cut third term. Man Penny John Mahama, don't mind anybody. They always want to praise you and sing praises in your presence just to win a certain favor. They are all fake. They are fake people. And omo ye sycophant, omo ye hypocrite. Yes, to have sorry, I can't be say let our laws work. We have a law that binds presidential term limit. Musi onko third term. Onko not just yemfa mranen tonchen, na yemfa momo whims and caprices emu maino. No. To my penny John Mahama, it is good you've not expressed any interest in any third term near idea. For all you know, Ghana for you hey, no one am the two from team no mateti also. Don't mind them. Obra so a and enjoy the very peace you're enjoying. Move. Now no nana numkudi agro. Don't mind them. As simple as that.
And you know, honor your pay 3 Chief Justices na me obi na station kakra o hono. Na ye kogalam say fight him say ahofo. What's the day sisia no? Wa bre na kasa wa bre na kasa. And you know, assembly na we dey am abosom no for intervention. It's you know, oye Emmanuel Amakofibua, Minister for Land and Natural Resources, no for you know that day. Ayen di aye na fam di abre ahofo ya bre. Nti sisia no ye da sha abosom no one sa. There will be a best assassin do the excavator, whatever it is, but bad day over to gold, you know, or I say assassin on your reclamation. No, when you need D, they do a very simple. Page 4 with the informer, Nasami order. President John Dramani Mahama say, push for the code of conduct law. About Beno or the in some to go or the man appointees, and then like you have to conduct yourself well. I'll be into my Dambian. You are going to be booted out. And this one, they are going to establish a law or the Baba would to mash them appointees with whom were crowing we on your BBA no day to measure a into this legislation about to set an ethical standard and rules for the public office holders so that they can really conduct themselves well and to promote integrity, accountability, and transparency. This is from the president Orchestra El Pit 4 of the Informer. Now, Ora Muntaka Mubarak, Minister for the Interior, they share politics and religion. Onya da, although too much chain was Ghana for. Although too much can boom. Yes, more party A party B, no, doesn't really mean you are my enemy. We all support different ideologies, just like religion. Obi di DSSD, Obi di Nyankopon, Obi di Aladi, Obi Obi anidi I don't know no. Oya nipa kor na yen nyina ye no. Nto onya de sometimes sentiments and all those things, emotions and others. Ni na baba pem with them is a baby na yeda young one. Dabi into on a day or sread remember that means maybe no on to you as Ghana for. To my own to miss that page 5 then my mobile house or so say jump or choke. Forgive me, my Mr. President, after I need you to know or cast a debris or your page 5 of Oya the Informer. The President, so you're trying there now. So, Obabakado are forgiving you until Clemens, most of my Shanamai then Metamo. Until then, we move on. Young call the daily guide and so over Hana Kantanka family, no so ye more cordo after the shooting incident. I will really will ni I will be a hone position of Ojina. Nasisia and Ochina ye 30th. No was a yino babado. And she say Eric was a uncle in the Mandino, a cofona or no or ya draw Safonia ye press conference or trim day. I want anka or pass some J. Nanka was Shena was I ye, but sis and Nanka some boy moving pump that. And to no damn no work on our bar. Nti no can't send baby day. I want day. I compare with someone about casa. But before that, no lawyers. Afternoon one lawyers I touch letters. Some woman open the was in common as Nina. Na dates now was a ben. I just have phone dates no daba. Intended that I am China. No was abortion why purposes of a state funeral. There are basis of a state funeral. Intended China yin baba dono. Ono no was what happened some our name. Carter is over there. There's been a split over could you suffer the final funeral rights in the dates now. Your chine. So china no yeshe. So be ye na that won't conquer ye Now oya suffer be so ha. Watch him there. So for more ya any day of fraud and coffee. Nti be siaba. Na oye so mama we juma me me odi. Say onyo so nyankita muzibi so na wa record. Now I shall say for the sendo I'm a miska. Melik wood and nude video we another picture see. The man no ye ono na sa asunum wahaya no for him was about to my name of the name him nti yaw kwaten ono na no for him other high. Na ya call oye Krobo Techi man Krobo Nelson college was or trim dead demonstration be called over honor. Now demonstration no students say they don't like the treatment that is being meted out to them. You know, what by any day will protest. No moon, no protest, Kodana, or a tutu or kodo honum. I watch a trace, Yafonibi. Students, nurses, and what it should be 4 of these have been arrested. Police, nuclear, nurse, Nina term lens, no terima, cheddar or chino, or no call, baby or never call. Finally, what daily guide the mere 30 billion Ghana cedis project, minority for war unveiled. It has not been executed until no media budget review. No debate, na shall say, Ewon Bashibugumwa, only be a daily guide or that half from the minority side on the 30 billion project. I watch him there. It has not been executed. So ewo or a Adzekyee Mu. Now the news center ewa guide Ibrahim Muhammad deny Valco takeover. Na they became no so what it be as an abba. Now watch him there. The way forward, no on hindi $600 million investment. No, it's going to be required. No more winya or Mejumane to Mejina Nando. Now, workers since Dabi one task they are opposing the strategic investor. One to a different on that. The also or you can somehow pages 6 and 7 of the news center. Now Ghana Statistical Service in some be about to Mohade de the 2 million Ghanaian youths who they are not trading, they are not schooling. 1 year bibia or honum. And to such people know what are we doing to them? Yeah, one then Abazne yadi mohana another yeah mohana obo chuma bomon one dachim. See one so one shima what the abba ewahani page 4 of the news center. Goldfields 74% of Taka mines value stays in Ghana according to this particular entity gold mining company. Watch them there. When a profit are winning 74% of one sika winyano. Kasinara not now omanga name. Kakabin was a call one no finally we have CPS for and the director. What's over one hour worship media budget now what the benum. No, there's been some inconsistencies be our media budget data na Minister of Finance or the best to grano on your dam na oti. The doctor wusu sakodie no se sami or se atugra ewo ahanum din. Na daily analyst waha mesha se wonuma ono na osi the transport unions were kadden up a 30% fare hike but this year no share or government was wanting to dana one for nyama kure being to a ho ansana so wotuma what the 30% was aba until then no obiara knew all the 30% and pay for Kana meeting them do 30% on the current transport station fee metria on them not it has not been approved. It's on over 32 more Ghanaians evacuated from South Africa arrive in Accra. The Minister of Finance, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, only one is the Shia or Chumde. They are going to be integrated into the Ghanaian society. Now, so South African summer of your ba IMF approves final review. IMF approves our final review. 23 billion Ghana cedis. No, yes, we are done with them. Anyone in the Assembly Arabia, you film ye fee on the IMF one program. The Chronicle wa house the ignore a kofona. I just have for no casa ewa hide de. The papa ne date no or Timotina at them my name the Davona or your China Thursday, Friday, no obey ewo oye Guma and Potawara and see story pages 3 and 7 of the Chronicle. Another pushes for legal recognition of traditional medicine. Now, so ochum de yena yene bibiduno or de tumation yen name yen from Brembimba, yen from better yechira, about to my boade. So be nimness or your traditional medicine no yen biara. Nasa no basama. Actually, you can hold people responsible. But it's about time we recognize our traditional medicine because on no one that sana the orthodox medicine Oriba don't pray only in Sawoma doji or Bashibugun on no Kasim Wahadi. Yenfa and Brebin Tuo, the Mabaya over regularized or Edura Yafawa has traditionally or no so or no na Saminyan Ewo or the Chronicle him. Na Yerembio or Kata, the Supreme newspaper. I just have for had it like cannot stop her from burying her father. Onona on so yen sama ogudu orba from the Kataka family and the Christasafo. And when you know, but I was we invite for one quay, you know, now one question papa in your munyam. Now the Supreme Paper is Sanso Day, oh yeah, didn't ho Apostle Emeritus. Professor Engineer Kojosafo no biography na babasha same we to mu aye aboa man no to the new inventions na din na bi kratai odaba ewo ha wasake bia ebotum akan na finally we hired Dr. Kingsley Krugu as the government must fast track Act 1124 reforms as media review shows gaps in environmental governance. Indeed, oye Dr. John Kingsley then somehow come ahead the ban yen ten na Act 1124 no about to system reform be wom there were yeah some gaps in our environmental governance no you to me close now you to me a very proper environmental regulation ewo oye yen man Ghana mutino oye the supreme newspaper na ye beshena yeze ensamni nara yezi esi ewa ha ti mekobe nature na yetumi yeze and some for yashe na yezabron ti yeze si wakata number body ni nado.
All right, 7 after 8, 91.9. Yeah, be try ho akwa moment with nature abrewo. Ano pay and net 29 July 2026. Na onim se nyame ya domo next week ena ibewura 8th August last year ka 8th August e dey na about trim an se Ghana ekọ ahohihiam ne amanem esan se ye defense minister ne nkofo enso eka ne ho ekokonya ewimushen akwanhia eti next week afi ba ko pepe 1 year a chese enya sam ketwa ensuo no gugu nse ye ko osana emu a se ne wiemu yo no a nti adrawafo a driver for any a mate for a mate any ashanka for any passengers for your pamocho ayana ya hwe kwan so yi ne ya hwe kwan e befa so ayusu kwan no eyi na ene katro se ene ayene moment with nature ebebo kwan enra na ye World Environment Conservation Day, Nature Conservation Day. No. Na mene yebeye na fe no watiesim. Ye de enyum abeje wa baba saa nkakra kopem se nondu ebebo. Ne asore de Spice and Taskforce. Abro fidium ha.
Spice, why you do?
Spice 91.9 why Adzekyee Mu Nsem from your bring that kwampem mama ma adwuma. And opa adwuma koi ehia tricycle riders eno hia loaders. One of my best swa nneoma na se ebehhehye nneoma ene omo a onum betwi tricycle abobo ye bi. Sa adwuma o qualify near fawa ubenya free health insurance. Near the Atawachi, Yadi be a bebo and as be dodo wa na the hospital papa. I be sure near show ye. Netie. Ese uyubia otebang. Piper no. Takrade. Efien kuma. Number 9. Fijai. Anen empatom. Na ya wild. na beje for application bra Spice FM 504 West Vijay Edumante Place Spice FM Edumante Place Fabra for 020548 646 717 0548 646 717 na yamu adwuma pa na yo Kwansa Company Limited na efra na no pay Kwansa Company Limited se mfie aduonum enie ena waboa aya hyen obia ne ni nya asem da oni obi nya asem da ne ho ma asem da eba no spare part original ones dealership o ebobia waben eba no yen horo hyen waben state of the art washing bay ena o ho a odo o hyen kokohyase a ohuru ne yie ye ne kama o ka no eho akwa bi ekbu eho ate o tekeke wo ka mu pese ye ko check ma o be kokuma se o be kom ya hodo bi nti pese ye miamia wo hyen na se ma na wo hyen no enyina brane fa kodan Kwansa Company Limited Kwansa se men kan chaw na no pay se eye engine eye crank say your fender say eye car tire say your DN say your gearbox why yes electrical and technical problem bia o car no ewo bia no Kwansa Company Limited se fabra no oje ahiafo oje ayarefo Kwansa de won samu into ono se o car na truck a minibus oven mini truck CB trailers sedans convertibles saloon cars 4x4 SUV hwan o se fa bedan no be yama ono onsem se o ka na che ebu nipa dwadwadwa nra trotro bi a me hu ye green ebe fa ye nima trotro 18 registered in 2018 na trotro no efa nyina koto obi ka so na passengers ni so gufa ena mo twam koba na nkofo so tim ye me my Ghana me krom kojo krom to takrade de enkra ania enti Kwansa Adzekyee Mu nyina enti we sa ka we bra ne entwimpoa na enye kama ne encheck alignment ma obi wa ne ka okwa kring exhaust fumes ingusie tane 20 years friend ejangusie bra na yenye ma Kwansa Company Limited self when check company number 2 yesanso Kwansa canteen and Wednesday you do kwada bia what they kai Wednesday na kai say ya wache Wednesday wache sa Wednesday wache for 0312022268 0312022268 and I'll be to me for 0244 474 967 0244 474 967 Kwansa Company Limited company number 2 yemfa yeni encho Abiola Brother Ventures says menkancho say one stop shop for all sports and tech needs I don't know wide range of sports gear it be club and national team jerseys, your boots, gloves, any bags, your football, your trophies for tournaments, your competitions, trophies, your training cones, your tactical boards, your home, your equipment for football, volleyball, handball, netball, basketball, and any home, and your phone accessories and repairs center, and also your tonton airports, your tonton air headphones, earphones, chargers ni obi de ma Apple iPhone and Android type C smartwatches power banks your expert repair services for damaged phones phone asay anima papai abofom atonsuom animu nso odi chip shemu ema intumi nchi internet o store nyoma enye obi bi asay a umi attach no emfa Abiola Brother Ventures. Your printing services. Large format printing. I are laminating nicely. Stickers and banners are Chrome approved areas. Ma yehunu say event be baso. Near insuo toguswa M4. Na wia boguswa empa. Ene ye yamawo. Stickers and so ho. Obetumi de ataro cars ho. Obetumi de ataro fee baby ya. Ya customized jerseys for individuals, schools, churches and clubs. About a wedding invitation card, sir. Abiola and Brother Ventures were being soja obeyama. Funeral invitation cards and so yeah. Takrady Market Circle opposite First Samuel Enterprise. And Abihuna Abiola and Brother Ventures for anyway. 0244 928 360 0244 928 360 and 0544 117 619 0544 117 619 0248 150 0248 91 moment with nature. Moment with nature. That's why sometimes commission. No cancel. Nyame no boni ase no boni pesi na numu America almost you and sample wanje na omo no boni sekesi ya worry na o yeti ato na so close is in the bar. Yamana manambre na want to na $1 from Nayanalo. What's your mama key? Western, Central, Itaka, Vota, Disco, Bokulo Bike. You can my first one for ye. Abba, Sisi Lumu, Tabulum, baby, papa. Ebi di preko denke yemfe ebi di da na sisi lumu abulum ebi di pa na ebi di preko denke yemfe ebi di da na fate fone se mara won bi acha pa nazima se fele buzo na she pa le for tata obe olela ejiji pa diga me wu kage. 19 after 8, moment with nature. Obi baby sase, sa offend air den, offend air there. You know me no, ye kaka ye ho ayo. Dey abo ewiase ho ban. So I'm say Ghana illegal mining near friend galam say high no pay. What is said o bon krata na back. Is a him for this my affiliate ti say omo friend ananom him. Nanom kura mache. Won fa ensa appetition. Anya ne ye dey prego ayono e potent no mo fe ngu fom na mo frɛ abosomaduasa emfem petens asene so se ne wonni mu obɛ na adwen so no de wo betutu fom no aye video yes no na ba ngawrade a eno ne pepeprao no one nine. Now for man who say bibi or because ye jama abain ko abain ba omun to me yet. Because the truth of the matter is that Senior President John Mahama Khan Omwana was small so munkokono omo de omhu him. Kwan sina ira no from fona na was on kohwe omu. And it is always going to be back and forth banter. Yen ye buy ye ni say and amode am buy na man ye ni say and sa enkosiaga. They will come with their cooked figures to support what them fighters are. They very much aware. Said the fight against illegal mining. One ama ye diamo moa. Tinananom. Ebi abosum ni wo bi amon frɛ wo. Ne no wada bia mun ko nyane no. West abosum central. Ye pa cho nyane. Enkofo se bon sase. Because yedim ni enti river pra. Esu ma ne nipa yedi. Tano esu ma. Brem num nyina esu. Aba na enkwada mo bon set 1912. Etumi displace river pra shebre. Na obi a wedi 60-50. Ewo baby no wasesa river pra shebre. Omo sori ana mbete. Afi na mo dwan. Afi na anwe bugu mu excavators mo de Ewurade. Obo Ewurade de omo sanso mu ade emfere ade. Wo say Ewurade adwapade san friends Ewurade won san meje wo. Moment with nature. This is one of the cancers confronting the entire country. Illegal mining. And I feel indiscriminate littering, pollution of river bodies, indiscriminate felling of trees, environmental pollution, noise pollution, air how my Ghana. Iti afato ya honso say se pesi enyini che na esi enyini che. The environment in play a pivotal role in yenyini a esi ya chede ya. Ade na yemfa emre bi emma. Wali Adzekyee Mu Nsem na afi yentu ye ho fo. Yemwa homes. Efie ne shops. Na bia practices bia ya na adwen ma so say ese environment. Ye jai. Dynamite. I don't think at the moment with nature, reflecting nature's ability to sustain human life, make life better for all of us. The famous quote. It's my main country nano pay say Ababa Brante be near friend E.O. Wilson. E.O. Wilson. What can I say? We also destroying the rainforest for economic gain. Destroying rainforest for economic gain is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook a meal. Destroying a rainforest is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook a meal. Abrantie E.O. Wilson na oye author our buku it protects nature na oye environmental advocates ni days ewo wiase nyina he spent decades sa papa no na okotena ant hill minim sene mo friend fantimu ha but entity SC okay entity SC ewo efuom papa to me eda atete SC ho sa 10 years da ho sen entity omowo sen entity omuchi omo adenti na omuchi omo ho sen entity ma me kra react se niku amfaduane amre no a se ne yere nso eno aduane a na ne bu afu asen na obedi afa na odentete ho na osu entete aha ke yakohwie nsuo kra gu omo so kra adan ombewe yen eme ye de hokra sidan se Ghana ni nkotena 30 ho adan ya Mr. Dia 30 obeka se jama dwen nya adwuma me makore ni di but say ni oma we na ma countries bi cause wa brabom and will discover hundreds species of entity anyhow organize colonies anti E.O. Wilson popularize the famous concept of biodiversity, biological diversity. I will see Sudia say every species ade bia nkwa wom anase nkwanim ne sasoɔ ewo role a keep ecosystem no healthy. Ti da no me be catch us say na ye for say empete mfaso bi ni mpete so wiase. But me kyerɛw empete mfaso. Me kyerɛw say termites. One mo a emo ye nam fom tutu fom to kroi. The soil needs oxygen. Same way ne tutu e fom to kro forest nti nyaminyan semo no. Ose mo bi tutu fom no mo nkɔhye ho. So that we'll be able to get oxygen into the land. Ono no advocate is and conserve forest and wildlife. Na ye nyai emwa wildlife ayere na nra eye me de papa se ayi ne na me pahwe me pehunu etumi abemu Institute of Economic Sustainability one of chess almost headed to Supreme Court straight normal coin for so ban on dog and cat meat consumption yen win kraman ene bm da e Ghana ha na mani aje minim ne ntia because em we hwe se ne omo da ha omo anim ayemo mobo yi otum so omo dan ye hwe omo anim de ne de abom tim ne akotodo kon de abedi enye enti E.O. Wilson o study or de beye efiedu study and tetia discover 100 species and more no I can say destroying rainforest for economic gain is like burning a Renaissance painting to cook a meal. Renaissance painting a historical cultural painting and as value bia and no irreplaceable also sanwa enye because a jinahoma enkayedum se okofa sa paintings no because a wood painting any ayade abobo eda ho ne ayo okofa na aka so ejani ho to e de menko temporarily solve a problem. The problem is that a come do enti ebetumi ama uja emwa no adoko anase emo no but later open Renaissance painting na unya biem forever and ever amen biem only ode ano adoko ode ano emo it is never going back to normal again. It is say ukra kosua na kosua bofom kire me kwan abefa so de glue asheshe na samba back to normal enye timpani say you cannot eat your cake and have it. Enti Renaissance painting na ye kan wan say me irreplaceable masterpiece a war of immense historical value. Na ye wadwi say Jenny want to me bubu e de akono aduane a obeno aduane no obedi aduane ba unya Renaissance painting ni biem back biem. Likewise sa netie say ye adwi say rainforest ebe wiase a one of the greatest treasures nyamedia che wiase say mabon kwaye gu wiase say nkwaye no edi in say ensuo nto na emonsu ensu ahoban notably amongst these rainforests the Amazon rainforest boa global precipitation sounds so boa conserve preserve protect by water streams and global water production. Amazon expanding across Latin America and South America etwamu aba Africa ha One of these strategic rainforests, the Congo Basin, the Congo rainforests. And then nyame adoma kan ho. One of these strategic rainforests, the Etiwa Enclave, Etiwa Basin, Etiwa Rainforest. Espani twamwa besin twamwo Togo. Nyame wa ben papa. But the nipa kyerɛ sɛ ɔmpɛsɛ kyerɛ sɛ yɛnim nyansa se nyame ɔbɛkyerɛ nyansa ho yo na ɔmo na saa rainforest wei maka trɔ sɛ yɛwɔ green gas emissions ɛwɔ wiase a ɛpo ɛnoa na aduane yɛfrɛ no phytoplankton kwaye ɛnoa na aduane yɛfrɛ no photosynthesis enipa ɛnoa na aduane yɛnya vapor free dɔkono mu yɛnya vapor free saa gases ni nyina yɛ meti wɔn nyina into the atmosphere banyame nyansan mu no ɛno say we should have a nneɛma be regulate climate and temperature sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a when there is heat ɔbɛkyi bi akɔhyɛ baabie and when the earth becomes too cold ɔmo pu heat ni bi aba na yɛ anya saa ho anka enipa even anadwo ese ewiem dwo form no kebi bene number 60 degrees Celsius anadwo 9 8 anka ese ewiem tu wow sha efri ewia no peko je se no 9 no num no utia form do 9 anka se tia form the sole of your feet the soles of your feet is etia form utum se form ehye. But the dear numera the same place would do 90 open there why you know. Sana nyaminya nsate. Sana ote. Ene nipa se there nyame. Ono aboye de ababa ye bachelor levels pa. Ene yesi ye de betwagu. Onkasa we okasa enyeyi. Sane ye mope mo se mompe. Na sa ye rainforest and store carbon. And I've told you say carbon dioxide. The CO2 any idea no senye forest way and store san your money bianca eba nipa so